If I had a ring right now and I got down on one knee, you'd be like, yes.
Yes.
Will you marry me? She said yes. Woo!
You caught my attention.
Yeah, I
as
could
well.
see. So I thought it would have been rude of me not to come over. You can't just check me out on the street and not say hello.
Oh my
so
God.
I thought I'm gonna have to come over and tell you that you look lovely. Well, thank you for checking me out on the street. This wouldn't have happened otherwise. Do you know your phone number?
Yes, I do. I'm sure that you are getting checked all the time.
Well, but it's whether or not you act on it, though, right? You know, I have to be selective. I can't. If I was going over to every woman who looked at me, I'd be very tired by now. So I have to be selective about who I'm going over to. What's your number? Excuse me. Hi. Do you speak English?
I do.
Wait, where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going?
Really random.
Why? Why is that random? It's because this is a very multicultural city.
Sure.
So, what was I going to say to you? That was right. I think you're absolutely beautiful.
Thank you.
I'm here for the weekend. My name's Kristian. What's your name?
Emily.
Emily. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I would like very
Where are
much.
you from?
Hang on, let me get my spiel out
Okay,
first. Then
sorry.
you can be like yay or nay.
Okay.
I'm here for the weekend. I've been in London for like 2 weeks now. I'm about to go to Bulgaria, but I've got a free weekend. I would like to take you out on a date.
That is my number.
You
It's
sure?
Emily, yeah.
Emily,
Everything
is that
I'd be like.
you do it?
Okay.
Bro, I used to be so scared of talking to girls. Like, I know it doesn't seem that way now, but at one point in my life, just the thought of going over to a pretty girl and telling her that she looked nice, nah, mate. So I would constantly reject myself on the girl's behalf. Yeah, I'd come up with all of these reasons as to why I shouldn't approach. Like, oh, what if she thinks this is weird? What if I run out of things to say? What if I creep her out and make her feel uncomfortable? But really, what I was terrified of was not receiving love from the feminine, right? Like, that's what I was terrified of. And all of these surface level excuses were symptoms of that underlying anxiety. But I was just scared, you know? Like, I was scared of not being wanted. I was scared of not feeling important. I was scared of not feeling sexually desired. I was scared of not feeling as though I was enough. And bro, like, when we strip it all back, this is why you're scared too. Right? It's because you don't feel as though you're enough and you're petrified that this girl, if you approach her, is gonna confirm your perceived lack of self-worth. So you end up in this mental limbo, right? And on the one hand, you want to approach her because you want to bring this beautiful woman into your life and have an amazing time together. But on the other hand, you're like, oh shit, she could ruin my life. So it's like you're seeing this woman as both your salvation and your destruction. And oftentimes we're more scared to lose than we're excited to win. So we don't approach, and then we feel worse about ourselves. And this self-fulfilling prophecy perpetuates, and we just feel like unlovable piece of shit. Hashtag heavy. So throughout this video, it's like some Luke Skywalker shit. Throughout this video, I'm gonna share practical things that I've done which have helped transform not only my dating life, but the dating lives of countless men across the world.
I mean, I've gotten, I'd say $100,000 worth of value. If I was a millionaire, I would easily pay $100,000 for this experience. He's changed my entire life completely, and I've known him for a week.
1. Permission to suck. Like, bro, it's okay to be scared, right? Like, one of the first things I tell to my guys when we first start working together is, bro, whenever you don't want to approach a girl because you're scared, just tell me, all right? Like, don't try and bullshit me. Don't be like, oh, I don't want to approach that girl because she looks busy or bitchy or she probably has a boyfriend. Like, all of these surface level excuses translate into the deeper language of I'm scared. When a guy knows he can be real with me and I'm not gonna judge him for being scared, it alleviates the pressure he feels to perform and gives him the permission to be free. And once he feels free, he can then give himself permission to suck. The reason that I would have so much anxiety towards approaching girls once upon a time was because I felt as though I needed to be perfect before I could approach, right? I thought, oh, I need the perfect approach, the perfect opener, the perfect body language. And I'd just get stuck in my head. I'd think too many steps ahead, and before I knew it, opportunity was lost, girl was gone, and I just felt like an unlovable piece of shit. So the mindset that really helped me overcome my need for perfectionism was accepting that my first 100, all right, my first 100 cold approaches are most likely going to suck, and I'm okay with that. Because bro, like for me, confidence is optimism in the absence of certainty. All right, I'll say that again so it actually sticks. Like confidence is optimism in the absence of certainty. So by rejecting my need for perfectionism and simply doing the first 100 cold approaches, treating them purely as batting practice, I don't know, it allowed me to take emotion out of it. I knew that I was doing them purely to do them. Does that make sense? And like, who knows? You might even hit a home run by mistake, right? It's like, rather than going to the gym to get the 10 out of 10 body at the start, just go purely to go to establish the discipline and show yourself that you can actually do it. Something else that massively helped me overcome my fear of approaching girls was getting permission from the girls themselves, right? So like when I was first going out there, when I first started my whole hashtag cold approach journey, just getting a smile from a girl, right? Just having a girl say something like, oh, I've got a boyfriend, but I really respect the balls, she might not have said balls, but I really respect the courage that it took you to come over. Oh, thank you so much. This has made my day. Like stacking those wins, yeah, stacking those positive reference experiences from the feminine. It's like it gave me 1% more permission every single time. And as well, like literally asking girls, right? Asking girls how they feel about actually being approached on the street.
I want to go over and approach you. What would be the best way to do that? How would I go over and have a conversation with you without weirding you out completely?
I'd say like a respectable compliment, and then I don't know, just starting like a conversation, like, oh, where are you from? Just kind of.
What would you consider a respectable compliment? Have you got any adjectives in mind?
Oh, you have like really nice eyes.
Oh, really? Is that
like
not too generic for you?
Outfit, something like that.
What if I came over
or maybe
to...
if they notice something, I don't know, if I'm wearing anything, like spark a conversation or topic that way.
So something specific?
Yes.
Rather than being generic about it,
yeah,
maybe
I'd
saying
say so.
like, oh, this caught my attention, and I wanted to come over and say, you look lovely.
Sure.
That would help.
Sure.
Okay, do you think a man approaching you in person makes that man more attractive?
Yes.
What if a man approaches you and he's not physically your type? Would you still give him the time of day?
Sure. Yeah.
You sure?
I think it just depends on the situation, but yeah.
Paint me a picture of your ideal man.
I mean, very like outgoing, like grounded, like charismatic, funny.
And if a man approaches you and he has all of those character traits, and you have a conversation in person,
Yes.
and he asks, could I take your phone number? Would you be happy to disclose the digits to that man? And would you go, let's say he asked you out for a date, would you go on a date with somebody that you met during the day?
Sure.
You would?
I would.
Interesting, because what we found is face-to-face interaction these days feels vilified and online feels normalized. It's more normal to meet a stranger on a screen than it is to go out for a drink with someone who approached you in person.
Wow. That's shocking.
You ever thought about that before?
No.
Yeah, it's crazy, right?
And permission also, sorry, it's like I'm just like rubbing my fucking titties. Permission also comes through network, right? You've heard the whole thing like you're the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Like you've heard that, right? Well, it's true. And let's say you spent time around 5 guys who were absolute killers when it came to cold approach. Then simply by being associated with those guys, you're gonna get better, because the reason I use the word permission is because you do need to give yourself permission to do the thing. Like this is such a socially unorthodox thing to do, like cold approaching girls during the day. Like very few guys do it, and very few guys are actually good at it. So if you can find yourself a tribe of guys who are going out every weekend, hitting it hard, and you're associated with those guys, you then become excellent by association. Does that make sense? For example, I recently invested into a $10,000 coaching program, right? I could have easily took that money and gone to, I don't know, a beach in Thailand, retired there for the rest of this year, just sat on my ass drinking pina coladas, or Mai Tais is probably more appropriate, but I invested that money into people, into a network of people who are better than me, all right, who are excelling in areas of life that I also want to excel, all right? So you pay money, you invest in networks, you find people, you create your own networks of like-minded, radically ambitious action takers. It's like if you wanted to become an incredible boxer, you'd spar with Floyd Mayweather, or if you wanted to get into immaculate Mr. Olympia condition, you'd train with Dorian Yates, right? You become excellent by associating yourself with excellence. And this is why when guys spend time around me, everything changes, right? They undergo this radical personal renaissance in a very short space of time, where they finally feel in control of not just their dating lives, but their lives as a whole.
The whole experience was just mind-blowing. It was sensational. It was just incredible. Kristian is a phenomenal coach. And the best compliment I can pay him is he is legit. He's the real deal. During the weekends, I probably did about 60 approaches roundabout. Kristian gave me pointers, just so many subtle things he did. I did around 60 approaches. I got 10 numbers, one Instagram close, but I'm not really going to count that. But yeah, 10 numbers. And then from those 10 numbers, they're pretty much all live. Like I think maybe 8 of them have been texting, and basically, you know, sort of at least 4 of them want to meet up. This guy is legit as.
Because I say to my guys all the time, and I hope that you resonate with this as well, that this all goes deeper than Daygame, right? It's not just about picking up girls. The girls are a beautiful byproduct of an even more beautiful process, right? This is a journey of masculine excellence, right? This is about fearlessly going after what you want rather than settling for what you think you can get. Remember, in life, you don't get what you deserve, you get what you think you deserve. And a question that I ask myself whenever I'm feeling anxious about taking bold action, whether that's in business, fitness, relationships, a question that I ask myself is, who would I be in the absence of my concerns, right? Who would you be in the absence of your concerns? In other words, what would you do if you weren't scared? 2, exposure therapy. For me, the way you overcome any fear is by doing the thing that scares you as often as possible, right? Like, you could read the world's best book on teach yourself to swim, but until you actually get into that water, it's all just wanking in the wind. Like, if you actually want to overcome your fear of approaching beautiful girls, then you need to start approaching more beautiful girls more often and actually be consistent with it. Now look, I don't want you to get overwhelmed thinking, oh shit, I need to go out this weekend and approach 1,000 girls, no excuses, otherwise I'm a little pansy. No. Start small, all right? If you've never done this before and the thought of going over to a gobsmackingly gorgeous girl paralyzes you with fear, then here's what I want you to do. Set yourself the challenge this coming weekend to cold approach one beautiful girl who you're actually attracted to, giving her a direct compliment. Now, give yourself 20 minutes to do this exercise, all right? Don't be the guy that's just parading around the pavements for 5 hours, speaking to nobody, getting more and more depressed as the time ticks away. No, 20 minutes, one direct approach, go hard, and then go home. If after the end of those 20 minutes you've not done it, forget about it. Get on with the rest of your day, try again tomorrow. Because, bro, if you can do that, all right, if you can do one direct approach, so see girl, excuse me, hi, you look beautiful, have a good day. If you can do that once, you can do it twice. So go out, do the challenge, and then once you've done that, why not set yourself the challenge to do one direct approach every single day for the next 30 days, right? That is a super practical challenge that I want you to try. So go out, do the one in 20 minutes, and then set yourself the challenge once you've done that to do one direct approach every single day for the next 30 days. And if after try to do this on your own, after a month, all right, after a month, you're still struggling, you're not seeing the progress, you're not getting the results, and bro, just fucking get in contact with me. Click the first link in the comments, book yourself in for a free 30-minute consultation call, because this is what I do, all right? Like, this is my job. Like, it is my job to help guys such as yourself transform not just their dating lives, but their lives holistically across the board, yeah? So you can become the most fuckable version of yourself. So you've got more options than you know what to do with, but above all else, you just feel in control, right? You feel worthy, you feel fuckable, you feel lovable. Like, that's what we want, right? When we strip it all back, that is what you want. You want to feel fuckable, you want to feel as though you're enough, and you want to feel as though your presence actually means something to somebody, and you want to be receiving love from the feminine. All right, so go out, try it on your own. If you can't do it on your own, fucking come and connect with me. 3, she's just a girl. Like, remind yourself of this when you're going out there, all right? Even the most gob-smackingly gorgeous girls, behind the airbrushed images, the filtered facades, the plastered smiles, they're insecure, all right? They've got their own doubts, their own problems, their own worries, and to be honest, bro, like, even the most, like, especially the most beautiful girls, they are probably the most insecure, because the girls that they're comparing themselves to are the Instagram models, right? It's like, you don't compare down, all right? So, like, their relative comparisons are other beautiful girls. So it's like they're always chasing the dragon, right? And for me anyway, this has always been a perfect way of humanizing this whole thing, all right? But I appreciate that when you're actually going out there and you're ruminating in your own egoic self-absorption, you're getting carried away in your own self-deprecating thought patterns, it can be difficult to rationalize things. And in my experience anyway, it can often take having someone else there with you to help you get out of your own way, right? Like the other weekend, I was coaching a guy in Manchester. It was the 3rd day of our coaching program, and he saw this girl. All right, he saw this girl that he really wanted to speak with, but he rejected himself on her behalf, right? So he's 5'8", the girl was about 5'9", so he's like, nah, bro, I don't want to do that. She's too tall for me. And I looked at him, and I was just like, okay, but you'll probably regret it. Just saying it like flippantly like that. And I just carried on walking, and before I knew it, boom, it's like fucking Usain Bolt, straight in there, stopped her in front of a crowd of people, had about a 10-minute conversation, got her phone number, and then when he came out of that conversation, like he came out of that conversation a new man, right? That was like the watershed moment where it felt as though 37 years of sociological programming of feeding on his own bullshit had just been obliterated in that single approach, because it's what that approach actually meant to him. It was like, bro, thank you. Like, I would have never done this on my own, and if I hadn't have done that approach, then it would have just perpetuated the negative self-talk cycle. And whenever I saw a girl who was taller than me in the future, I wouldn't have done it because I bailed on myself in this moment. Does that make sense? So, like, we are oftentimes crushingly cruel commentators of ourselves, and we do need our brothers, all right? We need our tribe of guys, right? Of good, solid friends who can push us, who can hold us accountable, who can inspire us to become all we can be, who can just call us out on our bullshit as well. Like, Brian, just stop being a pussy, bro. Like, just go in there. Like, you'll regret it. Like, whatever the trigger is, it's very difficult to do this all on your own. And also, why would you want to be doing it all on your own? And bro, like, if you are sick of doing all of this on your own and you want to connect with other like-minded guys who are here to support you on your journey of masculine excellence, like not just connecting with me, but my global network of radically ambitious Renaissance warriors, like guys who actually get it, all right? Because this all feeds into that sense of permission, right? It's being surrounded by guys who get it, who are on the same path as you, guys who you can actually have these sort of conversations with, and you're not going to feel judged about it. So yeah, look, if you're sick and tired of doing it all on your own, you feel as though you're banging your head against a brick wall, just click the first link in the comments, put yourself in, put my teeth back in, free 30-minute consultation call. We'll see if my coaching is right for you, and we'll see if you're the right fit to come and join my global network. So yeah, Rob, I really hope that you use this video to inspire you into taking bold action, all right? Don't be the guy who sleepwalks through life and wakes up when his best years are behind him. Go out there, treat the world like your personal playground, and do not die with your music still inside of you. Stay sexy.
You stay sexy, okay?